We'll guide you through how to fix an iPhone that won't turn on after charging it for a long time. If you find this useful and it solves your problem, then please consider subscribing and liking the video. So perhaps you found that your iPhone went completely flat and then you went and plugged it in and you're trying to go and charge it. And you've gone and left it for a long time, but it's still stuck on this screen here. We're going to guide you through some different fixes you can try, so make sure you watch this full guide. So to get started, we just want to go and check everything is plugged in correctly. So make sure it's plugged firmly in at the phone, at the adapter, make sure it's firmly plugged in there, and make sure the adapter is firmly plugged into the wall. If it was already firmly plugged in, we can get to the next fix, but if it was slightly loose, just go and give it a minute or two to go and see if it will then come power on. Now, if it doesn't, what we're going to try doing is a forced restart. What can sometimes happen is the iPhone can go and glitch and it can go and get stuck here, even though it actually has been charging. So what you want to do is you want to go and do a button combination in order to go and do the force restart. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and press the volume increase, the volume decrease, and then you tap and hold the side button. And you're going to hold that down. And after a while, you should go and see the Apple icon go and appear. And at that point, you can go and release. So that time is usually about 20 seconds. You may want to go and hold it down slightly longer just to go and give it a good chance to come back on though. And hopefully that will go and solve the problem. However, if it doesn't, let's go and get into the next fix. So what we're going to do is just go and unplug it here like so. And you want to go and look at the bottom of the iPhone. You want to go and just make sure in that port there's no dust or debris. Get it right in the light and you can angle it. If there's any dust, debris or lint, when you go and plug in the cable, that can go and prevent it from charging, which can go and be the reason why. And you also want to go and inspect the cable as well and make sure there's no dust, debris or lint. And you can give it a blow as well, just to go and make sure that it's clear, because that can be a common reason why it's not charging. After you've gone and done that, what you then want to do is grab the cable again and go and plug it in. Then you can go and wait, and hopefully it will then go and come on itself after a minute or two. Now, if you find that it still doesn't and it's stuck on this screen, the next thing you want to try doing is you want to go and try changing the power source you were using. So, for example, if at the moment you're charging it using the adapter and a wall adapter, what you want to try doing is using your laptop instead or computer. So you can go and unplug the other end of this cable and you can go and plug it into a computer and go and give it a couple minutes and see if it comes on, and vice versa. If you're trying to go and currently charge it on a computer, try charging it with a wall adapter, just in case for whatever reason there's a problem there. And if that still isn't working after you've gone and tried letting it charge with what have you just changed it to, the next thing you want to try doing is changing the cable you're using. Perhaps for whatever reason, this cable has stopped working, especially the third-party ones. They aren't always the highest of quality. And so what you can try doing is using a different cable. Ideally use the official Apple one, but otherwise just use a different one. And if you haven't got one, you can go and ask maybe a family or friend to go and borrow theirs. Remember, an iPhone does use a USB-C, so perhaps you've got another device which uses it, which you can then go and use. And as well as that, you can try using a different wall adapter and even different plug socket as well, just in case there's a problem with the one you're using. And after you've tried all those different things and you've let it go and charge for a couple minutes, I recommend trying to go the force restart again. So what you can do once again is press the volume increase, decrease, and then you can go and tap and hold the side button. And this is what you should go and see. The Apple icon will go and appear. Now you can go and wait, and it's going to go and boot up very shortly, and it should then go and be working again as normal. So hopefully with the help of this guide, you've managed to go and resolve the problem. If it did work, feel free to go and drop a comment and a like. That's it. I look forward to help you again with another how-to.